over the past few years, many franchises have been revitalized and transformed into seemingly noble remakes, sequels and prequels. This seems like a good thing for fans of these pieces of spectacular media, right? Well, it turns out that this is mostly not the case. For many reasons, it seems that these so-called additions to franchises loved by all have been stains on the clean sheet that those enjoyable series once possessed. Most notably, one of these reasons is characters and their changes of the impossible and detrimental fashion. Complex characters are the heart of a fantastic story. Who would care for the beautiful landscapes a character treks, or the journey they advance on, if that character is unlikable and pathetic? This particularly stings when desecrating a beautiful and complex character into someone they couldn't possibly ever be. A notable and unfortunate casualty of this, is the star, or nowadays ex-star, of Star Wars, Luke Skywalker. Since his last major appearance on the live-action big screen in The Return of the Jedi, he has become a foul, dirty, husk of his former self, his ideals of redemption and family and love of friends mysteriously wiped. Our first hint of this was the seventh movie in this once pristine franchise, The Force Awakens. The premise of this mediocre piece of film, probably made for a bit of money, is deeply flawed. Our new protagonist, Rey, is intent on hunting down the hiding Luke Skywalker. So, why is this so bad? Luke contradicts one of his own ideals, the importance of friendship. I'm of course referring to what was prominently shown in the masterpiece, The Empire Strikes Back. After training with old Master Yoda for some time, he senses the danger his friends are in and seeks to help them. Yoda and now Ghost Obi-Wan Kenobi are opposed to this, demanding he completes his training. Luke ignores the once modern, now defunct Jedi and returns to help his allies. This doesn't imply that Luke values his friendships above all, it tells us explicitly. Additionally, by the end of the original perfection of Star Wars, Luke is left with no reason to doubt his ideology as he is proved right with his friends being an undeniably major part of his success. Unfortunately, by the time the new dumpster fire known as the sequel trilogy appears, he has lost this necessary and irremovable part of his character. He reverts to the old Jedi concepts he stood up against many years ago, ones of aloneness and no emotion, for no conceivable reason. He abandons his friends, his family and most stupidly his nephew, who he attempted to assassinate and left to the darkness after failing, the opposite of what the Master of the Force did with his father. Luke Skywalker in these movies is not how he would ever act, even under scrutiny, under pain, under any circumstance. Ever.